We are back on Morning Line. It's our final segment on the special edition, Holiday Memories and Traditions. With us, of course, Dave, Steve, and Leland says he's going to have to leave again. Oh, he's got to do a radio interview. Hot shot. What is it? What?
WEAK radio. Okay, all right, here's WEAK. Where's that out of?
I don't know.
You know.
Rainbow Valley.
Rainbow Valley.
How do you know
That's
that?
right.
Where is it?
Lester Roadhog Moran and the Cadillac Cowboys.
Oh, right.
Statler Brothers. Kick us off, Wichita.
Is that who you're doing the interview?
Statler Brothers.
The Statler Brothers, a tremendous country act produced by the good man Jerry Kennedy, whose son Gordon is a very successful songwriter, wrote Change the World for Eric Clapton, went on all that stuff. But the Statler Brothers developed this shtick because they had watched all these country TV shows that were fairly formula, you know, you would have at the end, everybody would, let's gather around a microphone, take our hats off and sing a hymn, you know, kind of things. And they created an alter ego, just like the Beatles had Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. The Statler Brothers created Lester Roadhog Moran and his Cadillac Cowboys.
The Cadillac Cowboys. And they broadcast every week on WEAK. Week radio.
They did a whole album of this stuff.
I wish we could play some of that music. We need to find it.
Wow. Yeah.
All right, let's take Melissa. Melissa, good morning. Hi, Melissa.
Hello.
Good morning. Merry Christmas.
I apologize for us getting sidetracked a lot.
We get
And that's okay. Thank y'all. I enjoy Channel 5. I've watched it as long as I can remember. I'm 52, and I love y'all's family there, and y'all have great reports, and I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Well, thank you.
Thank
Merry
you.
Christmas to you as well.
Thank you very much.
You know?
Very kind of you.
Yep, she watches long enough, and she realized we're all a bunch of goofballs. All right, okay, but essentially we're good guys.
At heart.
That's what it is.
At heart.
All right.
Can't stay focused.
Merry Christmas to her. She's right. Thank you very much. That's nice. Hey, Bruce. Good morning.
Hey, Nick, how are you, buddy?
Good. Merry Christmas, Bruce.
Same to you all. I just got a comment. All four of you guys, what I like about you is you're not rehearsed. What you see is what you get.
No, this whole show's on prompter.
I am required to read that card.
What do you mean, Bruce?
No, you're absolutely right. What you hear is just right off the top of our heads.
That's what I like about you all, and I've been listening to you for over 28 years, so appreciate all you all.
We appreciate it.
Thank you very much for watching.
You know,
Appreciate
in all
that.
honesty, though, and I think he hit the nail on the head, because I think that's one of the attractions that I love about Channel 5 is that everybody here is real. You know, they genuinely care about each other. You know, it's one of those places where there's no drama. It's just it's a great place to work.
It is.
It's a great.
But the
it's a
thing
great
about
atmosphere.
it, the truth is, every place would say that. But if you're someone like him who's watched for 28 years, you can't hide it.
You can't fake that
Eventually, if you watch a channel long enough, everyone's professional on air most of the time, but eventually you're going to start picking up little things about the chemistry's not right between those two.
Especially on a show
years,
like this.
You're going to figure it out.
On a show like this or on a morning show. You can fake it maybe a little bit longer on an evening show, but when you get to that interaction with all of them on the set,
you can tell.
And you can pick it up. And on a morning show where it's a much longer format, you're together on camera a little bit more. People ask, are you all that friendly on off camera as you are on camera? And I tell them, no, we are. Because if we weren't, you would see it on the air. You wouldn't see that feeling with us on the air if we didn't have it off air.
They're not dumb, and they pick up on it after a period of time.
When I arrived on this show almost 9 years ago, Steve and Amy and Leland were already set, so I was the new guy. Everywhere I go, from then till now, for almost 9 years, the main thing people want to know is, are Steve and Amy Leland really that nice? Are they really, you know, that people have a real interest in that. Yeah, well, they pay me off. But seriously, I mean, I think that does come through, and you're exactly right, Nick. When you watch people talk for a while on camera, you see them. Eventually, them comes through.
Right. Yeah.
It just does.
And you'll pick up on it. The viewers are smart enough
As you
to do
take
that.
this call, I'm gonna slide out. Everybody have a very Merry Christmas. I'm gonna knock out this
Something
radio.
we said?
No, it's a radio interview that I've actually had on the schedule now for about 5 weeks.
Well, that is fine. You have your commitments. But listen, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas
to you and your
Christmas,
family.
and thank all
Thanks
of you
for coming
all
over.
for your great support and for the great support for keeping this station the #1 station in town. We greatly appreciate that. Know that there's a lot of trust from you for that to happen, and so we appreciate that very much.
Thank you.
Well done.
Have a good one.
Nice speech.
Well, they pay
Did you read that off the prompter? What is
I got a 9:15 meeting with the general manager. so-
Right. He knows how to schmooze it.
Nicely done.
All right, let's go to Tanya. Hello, Tanya.
Hi, how are you?
Good. What's on your mind?
Well, I just want to let y'all know I've been watching you my whole life.
Whoa.
I'm 40-something years old. We won't get to the size. But y'all are like part of my family. I have run into Leland and his family at the Titans games a couple of times. And he is so original and so fabulous. And then I caught Steve one time on a mission in the courthouse. I was like, wait a minute, I know you. And he was so generous with his handshake and compliments. I just can't tell y'all how much I enjoy y'all.
Well,
but
thank you.
as far as a Christmas memory goes, when I was younger, in my 20s, I had a great aunt. And we would have Christmas at her house. You walk in the house, it smelled like mothballs.
Yeah.
Woman never touched a drop of alcohol, didn't want the alcohol in her house. But she made a rum cake that was so loaded every child got drunk.
Where's that recipe?
Yeah. See,
Nobody has it. But I think what it is a cup of rum in the cake and a cup of rum in your stomach. Very happy when you got there.
a cup of rum. You know what? And listen, the bottom line is, if you're putting liquor into a dish to cook it and bake it, the alcohol sometimes will cook out and leave flavor.
Yeah.
But if you cook this and then you pour it over it,
at
it
the
saturates
end.
it. That's still full of alcohol.
Absolutely alcohol.
I hear her on that. You know,
Thank you very much for saying
One thing
that,
I wanted to mention too this year. I mean, we think about things and how we're going to celebrate with our family, and also just a moment to think about people we lost. We're a family here, and of course, Mark Bellinger passed away earlier. What was that?
It's actually been a month.
It's been 1 month, you know. And
month.
Mark Bellinger had been here, almost 30
Right at-
years.
was it
More
that
than-
long?
No, maybe not.
About
He started
20.
before I did, and so he was
Before
here
you, so it was
maybe
at least 20 then.
yeah, at least 20 years. But anyway, a good friend of ours and a wonderful colleague. But again, when we talk about friendships, that's one thing you'll notice. We have a lot of people who've been here for a long period of time, and a lot of talent here, which means that the talent, if you want, can leave. The other people would love to hire some of us, but you stick around because it's a great place to work. And Mark Bellinger was one of them. And I just wanted to mention again, we miss him. We think about his family and his daughter and how difficult the holidays are going to be for them.
Yeah, so prayers for Cindy and Anna, his wife and daughter.
We
Yeah.
rally out around them. But I just wanted to mention that. I miss Mark every single day in the
Mr.
newsroom.
Bellinger.
Yeah, the B.
The bee.
The bee.
The bee.
Great guy. Great
In the
guy.
hive.
And just one of those very solid. What I loved about Mark, not just personally, but professionally, I mean, he could do anything. He did sports. He did
Capitol Hill.
He did everything.
Yeah.
You know, and he knew everybody, had the respect of everybody. So
And
he
just
is
a
missed.
likable guy.
Very.
Just an easygoing guy.
Many mornings he
I
would be
know.
arriving as I was leaving, and we would meet in the parking lot, and we would spend about 60 seconds, and we could solve just about all the world's problems in that minute. It was great. And Mark knew a lot about everything.
Yeah.
He really did. Great guy. Great guy.
Yep.
All right, let me see. We'll squeeze in another call or two real quick. We've got about 3 minutes left. Hi, Bonnie.
Hey,
Hey, good morning. Go ahead.
good morning.
Merry Christmas.
Morning.
I just want to say that I appreciate watching y'all every morning, the whole News Channel 5 team. And I do miss Mark, and I do miss
Who else?
Chris Clark.
Oh, Chris Clark.
I
Now,
wanna
Chris
ask
Clark
a
was
question.
retired.
Yeah. He's down at MTSU.
MTSU.
I'm a junk professor. I got to go down and help him out on a class one time this
Did you
this
really?
week. I loved it.
I
It
heard
was
he's
so
a tough
cool.
grade.
Yes.
I bet
They
he
love
is.
him down
I
there.
bet
He's
he is.
great. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Leland, do you remember coming to Lebanon at the Culture Center and giving out awards out there, plaques?
Leland never forgets, and I bet he does, but he had to step away to go do a radio interview. But he does a lot of stuff. I guarantee you he remembers it.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he does.
But he does
he's
so many.
all over the place.
Hardest working man in television.
Yeah,
He
not
really
just
is.
here. He's working his hard away from work.
Yeah.
And, you know, that stuff's off the clock. So we'll tell Leland you asked, though. And hey, Merry Christmas, Bonnie. And let's see.
Thanks, Bonnie.
Thanks, Bonnie.
And let's take Patsy real quick. Patsy, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey,
morning.
go ahead, Patsy.
Yes, Steve were talking about his 59 Cadillac. Bless his heart, I had one too.
Oh, what body style did you have?
Top, silver on the bottom with a white top.
Sweet mother of justice. Ah, I bet you still wish you had it, don't you?
Well,
later on, my husband traded it for a Chevy Impala, and I didn't talk to him for a month.
I bet.
That's awesome.
Worthless
Do
husband.
you remember the bullet-shaped taillights that
Of
were in
course.
them?
Of course. Yeah, those bullet taillights are legendary. Sure. 2 on each fin. Exactly.
And we had 3 sets stolen out of ours.
I bet.
Our insurance company told us the next set we had to pay for ourselves.
Really? Yeah, they're valuable. And that is such an iconic car. Ah, yeah, that's great stuff.
Well, all the crew, we wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas.
Thank you very
You too. Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you very
and
much. Appreciate it.
Thank
I could
you
talk,
again.
I
Yeah.
could talk cars with people like that all day long.
I've said it before. I think we should get you a car show on.
Yes.
I'd love to.
Seriously, you know what show we got to go. It's 45 seconds before we wrap things up. But Jay Leno's Garage.
Oh, yeah. Jay
What a
Leno's
cool
Garage.
show that is.
Exactly.
All right, listen.
Yeah.
Just wanted to thank you.
Absolutely.
My
Merry
friend.
Christmas.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas to you. Happy holidays. Happy New
Merry Christmas.
Thanks, guys, for coming on.
Thanks for letting us.
Yeah, and
This is
you know, when
fun.
we talk about just people on air and all the nice things, so much about everyone behind the
Yeah.
scenes.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know. And again, thank you to Mary Elena, the whole crew here that
Yes,
put this
thank you,
together.
guys.
And yeah, thank you so much. But we have an amazing staff here at News Channel 5 that's with us every single day.
Exactly.
Everyone, I'll be back, I guess, to wrap things up, right, Mary? We have one more segment. And thank you guys for
Thank
coming
you.
on. Stay with us. Be right
Merry
back.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you.